I was browsing TapTap looking for new games when I happened across Codename Nightingale. This is what they describe as a war chess mobile game with a theme of science fiction superpowers. More than 200 years ago, a drifting immigrant fleet landed on this planet. Humans once again set foot on the long lost land. The civilization from the Earth quickly proliferated and revived on this ancient land. Now, looking at there is a trailer, but looking at the images, this looks really cool. Some of these characters look very good, and they immediately capture my attention. This looks like it is going to be dark. This looks like it's gonna have some incredible looking characters. Let's continue though, seeing what we have to look forward to. When people begin to get used to it and even regarded themselves as the masters of the planet, the black tide spread out from the depths of the earth. It has no physical form, but it really exists. It came like a natural disaster, destroying the city and tearing the earth apart. Neither humans nor data can escape its infection and erosion. It is like a life form with its own consciousness, chasing the traces of civilization and forcing humans back from the Earth to the coordinate cities like isolated islands. In order to deal with the threat of the eclipse tide, the giant enterprise Libet in the coordinate city number 9, Urania, established a special security countermeasure agency, Nightingale, which is, I'm assuming, the organization we're gonna work for. And you are the review officer assigned to Nightingale by Libet this time, leading the girls with okay, so this is going to be a game that has exclusively waifus. Based off of what I've did, just a small little introduction, there are not going to be husbandos. With various types of winged bodies to investigate various events caused by the eclipse tide and explore the truth behind the natural disaster. Winged bodies. Was I blind? Did they have wings? I mean, all these characters are super hot. Don't get me wrong, but none of these characters look like they have wings. But you know what? Maybe, okay, so this is a beautiful girl second dimension war chess strategy game. So we're gonna take a look at the trailer and I guess see if there are in fact waifus with wings. And also I'm hoping here get a glimpse of what the actual gameplay is like, which I'm hoping is really good. Because like I love tactical, I love strategy games, and I love beautiful girls, so. Now, if there's no background music, by the way, it's because this was the audio here was copyrighted. Okay, I can already tell the audio is gonna be copyrighted, so let's just completely let's just not even bother with the audio. We'll just look at the trailer just like this, because there's no way that incredible intro with the Japanese music is going to be freely usable. God damn. Okay. So we did see a girl there though with wings. We did. There was a girl with wings. Those are some great these character models actually look pretty good. Like just go back just briefly to the redhead here. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to get it in time. Here, it's coming. There. These character models look pretty good. They do. All right, I like what I see in terms of character models so far. I'm even just looking at these characters, like, they look pretty good. I wonder if this is gonna be kind of like a Girls Frontline 2. Although I'm gonna be honest, I feel like I've seen this somewhere before. Maybe I've already watched this trailer like years ago. I don't know. Maybe just some of the characters look familiar. Like the characters look really freaking good though. Like holy crap. The white-haired girl, the red-haired girl, the blonde-haired girl, the black-haired girl, the brown-haired, like, that look really good. She looks like a character from Counterside. Some of these characters actually look like characters from Counterside, now that I think about it. Okay, she definitely looks familiar, and she also looks pretty damn good. Their fingers are very jagged though. So evidently the character models, the graphics still definitely need a lot of work, but I mean, based off of what I can see, like that still looks and seems pretty good. All right, can we just, did she have wings? Did she have, I can't. She did not have wings. Or maybe those are wings. Maybe it's a cape. I don't know. God, this is so confusing. It looks really dark, which I like. I like it when things get dark. Before we go any further, I do want to take a moment here to thank all of my incredible patrons over on Patreon and my YouTube channel members who allow for me to continue to do dedicated videos like this every single day. You guys are absolutely phenomenal, and I genuinely cannot thank you all enough for the support. Words from the developer. I am Boss Hung. He's known as, you know, Boss Hung around the office because the dude is fucking packing. The producer of Code Nightingale. Very happy to introduce the game to you here, and I'm very grateful for your attention. My friends in the development team of Code Nightingale come from the R&D team of console games. That's great. Hoping to bring some gaming experiences on the console and mobile games. Because the team members are very fond of the two-dimensional culture, when we get together, it's natural to have a sense of resonance, and this is how it should be done. So Code Nightingale was born. We're also fortunate to start trying some interesting ideas in Nightingale, focusing mainly on the narrative, which is good. I'm gonna be honest with you, I like when games have a focus on narrative, because games with terrible stories are kind of bad and they're kind of boring. You can't really, you know, become engaged in them, and they're just not fun to play. We're focused on immersion, which is good to see, gameplay, which is very good to see, and corresponding art performance of the game. The overall style of Nightingale is positioned on the theme of science fiction x superpowers. We want to tell a less conventional story, and we also hope that the story can have a certain depth, so the tone set is more serious and heavy, which is really good. I think a lot of gacha games really like the dark, serious, gritty nature of gacha games. To put it in a more graphic way, it is to try your best to grasp that glimmer of light in the endless darkness, even though you may not be able to hold anything. Holy crap, that is dark! Okay, sure. In terms of the choice of gameplay, first of all, we hope that the gameplay can be strategic enough so that the combat experience is not simply a comparison of numbers. Secondly, as part of the narrative expression of the entire game, the gameplay cannot be too far away from the plot. After careful consideration, we chose chess as the core gameplay of the game. In the plot, the approval officer, played by the player, mainly undertakes the responsibilities of organizational management and global command of the battlefield, and also monitors where the members of the organization are infected or mentally damaged. The experience provided by the chess gameplay has a high degree of overlap with the positioning of the players we hope to show in the plot setting. At the same time, we can meet the demand for strategic gameplay. In addition, in the PV displayed this time, we have added some real machine screens taken from the development version, which we could tell, mainly from the combat performance part. We'll gradually optimize the modeling and actions of the characters in the subsequent development, which is actually what I pointed out while watching it. I said it looked as though the character models definitely needed some work, and they actually address this. They open with the statement being that we know that we need to optimize the models and the actions of the characters, so we're going to be working on that. You are also welcome to leave your valuable comments in the comments. The real machine screen of the global operation will be released separately after we feel that the design of the UI part can meet the expected level. Finally, thank you again for your attention to our game. Let's sail together. Our journey is the stars and the sea. So global this is confirmed to be global. This is good news. This game is not targeting specifically a China exclusive release. No, we're getting this globally. That is exactly what we want to hear. The worst thing that a gacha game can do is reveal itself to the world and then be like, but we're releasing in China only. Fuck global. That is not the case here. No, we're getting this. They're working on this. That is fantastic. I am incredibly happy to see that. Will this game be good? Who the hell knows? There are approximately 100,000 people that have pre-registered thus far, but there doesn't seem to be like a beta test running currently. But I'm sure there will be during at some point, hopefully in 2025. But this looks really cool. It looks kind of like Arknights or Path to Nowhere with a cross between also, I don't know, Snowbreak and Girls Frontline 2, which is really cool. I'm happy to see that. This looks really freaking good based on what I've seen, and this still is, I'm assuming, in the early stages of development. But here's another game to add to our list of upcoming gacha games to be excited for, especially if you're a fan of strategic or tactical games like I am. Hey, where do you think you're going? I see what you're doing there. I see you navigating on over, scrolling on over to that X button. Don't you dare. What I need you to do is take a moment and click one of the videos that are about to appear as soon as I'm done talking. And trust me, you're gonna wanna.